Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here coming at you with another video. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and obviously Capcom has released a couple of more weapon showcases, and I'm going to be reacting and analyzing them to the best of my abilities. And this video is a particularly special one because we finally have the Gunlance weapon showcase for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. And as you guys may or may not know, Gunlance is obviously my favorite weapon. So let's see what it has in store for Sunbreak. Hopefully a couple of very, very good buffs. Let's see what's up. Oh my god, it looks so good. I have concerns. But god damn, it looks amazing. And I love the description that they did there. Oh my god. It's almost like Capcom's been watching me play Gunlance like, well, Rurikhan seems to like just blast dashing into monsters and unloading everything. Like, because seriously, if you think about it, my aerial playstyle that I usually do with the Gunlance, like, what am I actually doing? I blast dash into the monster and I go and then hail cutter. The whole point is like, I just want to unload everything into this monster. And it looks like that's exactly what we're getting. Oh my god, dude. It looks awesome. So let's take a look here. So first things first, this is obviously the Gunlance from Magma Almudron. This is the entirety of the Magma Almudron set. And the Gunlance looks friggin' gorgeous. My biggest complaint as always is like, I don't like these feather things here around the shield. But everything else, I love the way this weapon looks. It's got a more metallic look this time around. So I'm very much into that. I friggin' adore it. And it's like we got Bullet Barrage, Blast Dash to close in suddenly and unleash everything with abandon. Now, taking into consideration how full burst usually tends to work, because what I get from this is that basically you blast dash into the monster and you unload everything, which, by the way, looking at a recent Chaos Slayer video, this also includes your Wyvern Stake. You just blast dash into the monster, then you unload everything on its face. Now, here's the thing about this. I feel like this particular skill needs to buff the damage if you are doing wide shelling. Or maybe they'll normalize shelling damage somehow. I don't know. But otherwise, it's like this is going to be a normal shelling move straight up. And I believe that this Gunlance is probably going to be wide shelling. That's what I would expect anyways. Because, you know, the Almudron Gunlance is wide shelling, and from the stakes that I've seen being reloaded into this Gunlance, I believe it is also going to be wide shelling, but we'll see. Either way, blast dash, close in, and unleash everything. This sounds friggin' gorgeous. I love it. What's the deal with that mega reload, though? Okay, so I have concerns here. Like, look at the wind-up to this skill. Oh no, the wind-up though. Okay, look, to justify this level of wind-up, Gunlance needs to do 50% more damage. I mean, just look at how long it takes to do. Like, I love the way it looks. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It looks friggin' amazing, but like, look at this. This is the start of the skill. You reload, you get this long thing, and then you blast dash and you unload. And it's going to share the ability with Ground Splitters. So basically, Ground Splitter is going to become mandatory. I mean, it already is pretty much mandatory maintenance. So it's like, I love the animations, I love the concepts, but the maintenance aspect of the weapon is going to be absolute insanity. Okay, so why is it so fast here? I am so confused. Because, like, look at it. If you look at it here, there's a massive wind up. This might be a different skill altogether then. This looks like a special reload. There's going to be some kind of a special reload. That right there is a special reload. Because, like, look at it here. You go Ground Splitter, Silk Mine Swap, Instant Blast Dash. There's no huge reload. Like, I don't know. I'm overanalyzing this one. Obviously, it's my favorite weapon, but yeah. And then we have an Erupting Cannon, which basically removes the Worm Stake. And I'm excited for this because it appears to be much faster. Which is really cool, because like one of the biggest downsides of the Worm Stake is how slow it is unless you're doing it, you know, let's say for... Actually, you know... Oh my god. You know what this could be really awesome for? If you have Worm Stake Cannon coupled together with Ground Splitter, so that you do the Ground Splitter, you follow it up with Worm Stake Cannon, but then you swap and you have the Erupting Cannon for everything else because it's much faster than Worm Stake Cannon. This actually addresses the whole thing about it being so slow. Look at that. Bam! It's way faster than a stake. Then he swaps it, goes into the Worm Stake. Ba-boom. Right there. Dude, it looks friggin'... Oh my god, the bullet barrage thing looks friggin' awesome. I'm so excited that I even forgot to bring up the website here. So let me bring up the website and we'll take a look at the skills. Okay. Silkbind switch skills, Erupting Cannon. This technique involves firing an exploding stake into your target. When using the Eruption Cannon, the tip of the gun lance heats up and slashing attacks are enhanced for a certain period of time. Interesting. So this is kind of like the heat gauge. It's like a less penalizing heat gauge because basically it means that this actually increases the maintenance of the weapon. Like, as a Gunlance main, let me just tell you, this is not something that I'm super excited about. It's like, I'm excited about seeing what the weapon feels like in the game, but essentially what Capcom is doing with the skills that they're adding into the Gunlance is increasing the maintenance level, because you already have to maintain Ground Splitter. Otherwise, your shells deal 20% less damage. And for those of you that don't know, so basically Ground Splitter is something that you need to maintain for your shells. And now they're adding Erupting Cannon into it. So you need to do Ground Splitter and Erupting Cannon in order to buff the rest of the gun lance as well. Its attacks are enhanced for a certain period of time. It all depends on how long this lasts. I'm hoping they extend the duration of both things, because it really sucks to have a weapon that is just constantly needing, oh, I need to like rebuff myself and rebuff myself and rebuff myself. It's annoying as hell. And now there's like going to be two different buffs. It's essentially the heat gauge all over again. So it's like, I'm excited for the Erupting Cannon due to the fact that it's faster. Because like one of the things about the worm stake, for those who don't know, it takes a long time to put a worm stake into a monster, unless you're doing it immediately after Ground Splitter. Whereas the Erupting Cannon is just appears to be way faster. So it seems like it's a more viable thing to finish your combos with, because a lot of times you'll miss stakes. So we'll see. Then we have Bullet Barrage. This is the one that I'm really excited to see what it's about. Uses a wire bug to blast dash towards your target, unleashing everything with abandon. Be careful, shells, worm stake cannon, and wyvern fire will automatically be reloaded first before performing the attack. So if your wyvern fire is on cooldown, this thing will reload your wyvern fire? What? That's insane. So that's what the long reload. Okay, if that long reload animation is for reducing Wyvern Fire cooldown, yeah, that's okay. That's actually not a problem at all. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh my god, I did not realize, like, I expected shells and wormsteak. I did not expect Wyvern Fire to be bundled up in the middle of that. Dude, I'm just gonna bullet barrage all the time. That's gonna be the thing. I'm just gonna go ground splitter, bullet barrage. Ground splitter, bullet barrage. Like, that's it. Just constantly bam, bam, bam. It's going to be wild, dude. It's going to be wild. And I'm very curious to see how much this erupting cannon is going to increase the damage of the Gunlance. But this is, I don't know, man. This is not a straight up win for the Gunlance. I can tell you right now. Like, I'm excited in terms of style. It definitely looks like it's still going to be the most fun weapon to play. But in terms of its performance, I'm extremely hesitant. So we'll see how that pans out. But definitely bullet barrage and erupting cannon seem like interesting abilities. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it up with a like. If you didn't, leave it up with a dislike. Feedback is important. And yeah, comments, all that stuff. See you guys in the next one. Stay strong, stay safe, subscribe, bell notification icon. Peace out.